Huh. Imagine starting your worship with this kind of voice in church. Hmm. This one too. Sounding like bell. Hmm. Yeah. Oh. So sometimes ago, I posted a video on how to layer sound on FL Studio with stock plugins. I mean, with default voices that came with the software, without buying external VSTs or voices or plugins. So after that, I've been using some voices, and some person said their own FL Studio does not have all those voices I use. Actually, there are some voices I use that are not by default on this plugin. I actually bought some VSTs, but there are some voices on this software that you probably don't even know where they are located because this software is very wide and broad. So in this video, we are going to check where some of these voices are located. So this video might be longer than usual because we are going to tour around some folders in this, in this software. When I did the video, I picked some voices from here. You come to your browser, you locate packs here, then you click on it, you come down to instruments, and then you have some instruments here. You have bass, you have guitar, you have keyboard, you have orchestra, and then if you don't want to use that, you can come to legacy. Then you have instrument, you click on instruments, then you see another set of you know categories of instruments here. But now I'm not going to pick voices from here. You go up, you go to plugin presets, you see here, click on plugin presets, click on generators, and then you see this place from here, from this 3x, so from this 3x OSC down to Wave Traveler. There are a lot of plugins and voices that you can use. Although some of them are not actually voices, some of them are effects, but there are some of them that you can actually use voices from. For instance, let's check on this is drum pad. You can, that's percussions, but let's check these FL keys. So everything here is piano. Here is an electric piano. You know, let's check out. You drag and drop, drag from here and drop it on your channel rack. Let's change to compressed piano. So when you open your FL Studio, that's a family of piano there. You can check them. Let's go down to harmless and harmor. You see these two? There are a lot of voices there. Let's check harmless first. Then this is atmosphere. So before I continue, when you are checking voices, you are testing out voices, I will recommend that you bring down the volume here, or maybe on your sound card, or anywhere you can regulate your volume from, because there are some voices that when you test them, they are very loud. I just played the piano and the volume was moderate, but if I change to another voice, because the way the voice was made up, it can be very loud, so that it doesn't affect your ear. This is 8 bits Wonderland FG. So those are atmosphere, atmosphere voices. This is bass. This is keyboard. This is another keyboard here. Let me test it. Hmm. So before I continue, also I want to add that there are some voices that you'll be coming across here that you might not like, because this software is built to accommodate, or let me say it's built for different kind of styles of music. So you might come across some voices that may not be relevant to the kind of music you do. So when you see those voices, you can just abandon them and go for the ones that you want. So this is basic organ. So I'll just be going with my 151 to check them. I'll be using one hand to switch voice. Hmm. That's organ. You can use that in your church. Use another organ. Oh, wow. That's nice. Hmm. So that's keyboard. You can check them. Then let's go to lead. Let me route this thing to a feed to a stores on my keyboard so that I can regulate it when I want. So you can check. There's a lot of there are a lot of hmm. You can use this to lead also. A lot of voices. Hmm. So when you open your FL Studio, you can just locate this folder and check. Let's go to part. This is BOC, brass. It has this swelling effect. When you press it, it just sways up. Then cinematic. Most of them have this swelling effect. This one sounds cool. Oh, this one sounds cool also. Oh. Hmm. This is nice. When you are playing, if you are using this setup as your auxiliary, when you are playing your mid, in between those worship, all these intensive worship sessions, and you just add something like this, it's going to be nice. Where you have to know when to do it so that it doesn't ruin the whole thing. Oh Jesus! Hmm. Oh, yeah. This is percussion. I will not be doing percussion. I'll just check. Then you check hammer too. Here is ARP, that's arpeggiated voice. Arpeggiated voices are voices that when you click them, they begin to repeat in a particular pattern to form arpeggios. So you don't need to, let me play one so that you can see. So as I'm playing now, I'm only holding one note, but the way the plugin is designed, it has been made to be repeating in a particular pattern so that I can form an arpeggio. So if I press two notes, it will be arpeggiating between those two notes. That's three notes I'm playing now. So hmm. there's a lot of beautiful voices here, like awesome voices that you can use for different purposes. Let's check there. This is bronze. Oh Church bell. Oh. Let me check this. So when you open your FL Studio, you can check that. This is also keyboard, accordion, church organ, piano. You can check them. Here you also have lead. So all these knobs and faders that you are seeing here that look crazy, you can use it to affect the voice effect of the voice, the arpeggio, the release, the attack, anything at all. You can see them there. Even delay, you have them there. So here is another pad. Oh, imagine starting your worship with this kind of voice in church. This one too, sounding like bear. Wow. Oh, sounding like waterfall. Oh, God. There are voices here. Oh, if you check, there are voices here. You should check them out. Ooh, emblem. So you should check them out. Use percussion, air strings. Let me check. Okay. Then we'll go to. Let's come here. I think there are some voices here too. Those are sounding more like effects. You can check them out anyway. These are bells. You can check them out. Let's check pad. Alone in the woods. Deep air. Oh. Epic center. I think I will note this voice. Epic center. It's a very good part. Then not bad. So you can, let me check this mass. So that's it about pad. And you have FX sounds. And I think there are others too, so you can just click on, I think it's basically just folders. Just click on them one after the other. This is Sakura, another. As I said earlier, you will be coming across some voices that you may not like. You don't like it in the sense that it does not fit into the kind of, you know, sound that you need for what you need it for. It's not relevant to the kind of music that you are used to. So you can just ignore those kind of voices because the software is built widely for different kind of styles of music. So other people might not like the ones you like too. So that's how it goes. This is bass, you have keyboard, and this is pad. So you have strings and a lot of them like that. Let's check saw. I think saw too is ambient, arpeggios. And I also said before that all these buttons, knobs, faders that you are seeing here, you can use them to affect. You can use them to affect the way the sounds come out, like the attack. Look at here. You see the attack, see the release, and a lot of things like that. So this one, I think this one has transpose here for people that like to transpose. So if you come down here and a lot of things like that. So go through the folder, go through that directory, go through all those sounds directory. You will see a lot of sounds. There are some that I did not even open because of this video. I don't want it to be too long. So thanks for watching this video.